Okay, everybody, ready? All right, we're working on a series about dreaming. Have you been working on your dreams? I see no heads nodding. Are you guys working on your dreams out there? Please tell me you are. The very first service, we talked about releasing energy in our world so we would have room to embody new ideas, new experiences. Has anybody been releasing anything? Okay, I got one. Thank you. All right. Last week, Mr. Fuller did a fabulous job. Welcome, Mr. Jason. Did a fabulous job about talking about how our dreams are really sourced from our God self. And if you will follow your passion, and I love that, and I've been hanging on that all day, all week. If you will follow your passion, you will find your dreams. Remember that? And if you didn't hear it, you should go listen to both of them because they're very helpful. And then he said at the very end, we dash our dreams and then wonder what our purpose is. Did anybody take that in? Have you been sitting with it going, okay, what is my purpose? What is my reality? What am I doing? Excellent stuff. Okay, we're talking today about bigger, better, different. Bigger means we don't know. Better means we don't know. And different means we don't know. So all of this is movement into the unknown. And again, David spoke a lot about movement into the unknown last week, so you've prepped for this. So when we move into the unknown, is it comfortable? No. What's the first thing you do when you move into an unknown? You redecorate it. Oh, well, at my home, I have it this way. I'm going to change that. No, we need to do it this way. No, this has to change here. So immediately we begin to move things into familiar. And if you move things into familiar, you're going to miss the expansion. So the unknown is what the brain cannot conceive. But every step of the unknown is filled with a small portion of who you are. So in every unknown step, there has got to be a little bit of familiarity or you wouldn't be able to take that step. So you've got to take a little bit of what you are forward into this space that's greater than what you know so far. So it's not totally designed to throw you out of balance. It's designed to help you expand. A little familiar to keep you going. So I kind of was guided to incorporate into our service the prayer of Jabez. You all may be familiar. How many are familiar? I want to see hands. Okay, great. We've got some participation out there. I hope you guys are familiar a little bit. It's an Old Testament. It's in 1 Chronicles. And Rocco says it was, Dr. Rocco Errico, Aramaic scholar, says it was interpreted slightly differently, but we have received it based on what I'm going to share with you today, and it gives us a little bit of insight. So I'm going to use it as our little 1, 2, 3. Everybody okay with that? All right. Sometimes some of the OT stories are good. They're full of good stuff. A lot of it's interesting, but some are really gems of beauty. So, the prayer of Jabez. Jabez said, expand my territory. Bless me, Lord. Bless me, God, indeed. Expand my territory. Put your hand upon me. Keep me from evil that I hurt or harm no one. And bless me. Everything I ask, I'm going to receive. I'm paraphrasing. Everybody got that good prayer? All right. So, expand my territory is really our first phase we're going to look at. Expanding my territory simply means expand my presence. It doesn't mean own more land or own more cows. It means expand my presence in the world. Expand who I am in the world. How many? Every one of us, I know, tell yourself stories all you want. Every one of us that hears my voice has played it small. I know you have. Every one of us has played it big. I know you have. Some of us are middle of the ground. We're more comfortable there. But if we're going to expand our territory, expand our consciousness, expand my presence, I need to be willing to play it big. I need to be willing to play it bigger than I already have. Are y'all with me? Can you own that you know the flux? Little to big? Yeah. And when you're playing it little and nobody recognizes you or even engages with you, that's why. Because your presence isn't being felt. You're not being there. So expand my territory. If I'm going to dream a dream, do you think my territory needs to be expanded? My presence needs to become bigger. It needs to be expanded. So I'm very claimy. I'm a claimy person. This is my mall. When I go to my mall, my shopping mall, this is my mall. I walk in the door, I do a prayer, God, I'm at my mall now. Nothing bad's going to happen. We're shopping. It's good. Lori and I were at the mall many years ago. I don't know how long ago. And we're at the mall, my mall. It's my mall. I've already prayed in. And there's an alarm that goes off, and everybody says, get out. So everybody's going to the exits because it was the time when there was a lot of aggression at malls. I was like, not in my mall. This is my mall. This is not happening. We'll go to the exit, but not in my mall. So the prayer of claiming the energy, I do that. I'm a claimy person. It's my grocery store. This is my church. This is my church. I love it when someone says, I was talking about my pastor. It's like, oh, me? Thank you for talking to your friends about me as if you are mine. I love that. If you claim things, what are you doing but expanding? I'm not trying to own it. It's mine. I'm owning the participation with it. I'm not telling it what to do. I'm just being claimy of it. You see? Those are fun little ways to look at it. And I love it. Back in the day, we used to travel more internationally. Loved it. I love going to a country where I don't know the customs or the people, and we're just exploring stuff, and it's so fun. And you just expand so much. And when I come back, it's not my country, but they're my friends. Everybody I met's my friend now. The whole energy's my friend. I had this beautiful experience. And I claim it, and it's precious to me, this expanded consciousness. Do you guys hearing me? We can do it little, we can do it big, but we have to know that our presence. And I know when I'm flying to a foreign country, I'm blessing everybody in that country because I'm sending prayers to them. I know you all do that, right? Thank you. Okay. So, expanding our consciousness, as I expand my territory, my energy encompasses greater. And when it encompasses greater, what does it also encompass? Possibilities. Greater possibilities. You guys with me? If we're going to bring in dreams, if we're going to manifest dreams, we need to have a greater space for possibilities. So, expanding my territory, we are now expanding our energy, we are expanding our awareness to greater, and we're expanding our relationships to greater. We are allowing what we don't yet know to become a part of our reality. It is okay that what I don't yet know is a part of my world now. It's part of my reality. Is that comfortable? Think about when you go, let's go back for some of us, and some of us it was yesterday. You're entering college. This is your college. You know you don't know, right? But you're comfortable with it because I know I'm going to make it. We have to stay in that space. I know I don't know, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. I will understand. When you get older, more seasoned people tend to go, oh, well, I need to know before I go. Once you start doing that, you stop growing. Hear me? I know none of y'all are seasoned, but I am. So we have to live in the unknown, allowing what we don't know to be a part of our reality, and it's okay not to know. We have to have that in our verbiage. It is okay not to know. I'm flowing. It is okay not to know. We need to own that. You can live in a small, familiar reality, and your lessons and experiences may come at the same level. Has anybody been stuck in a rut and your lessons are always the same thing? Ga-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum. That means you're at the same level. It means you're living little. Because your lessons should be variety. It should come in a different way. You can actually learn a lesson through constriction or through expansion. The same lesson. It's just where do you want to live? You can live bigger where the lessons and experiences are different. And you say, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. It is a lesson familiar, but it's angled differently, and I did not see that coming because I am in a different and unfamiliar space. How powerful is that? Normally you get mad at yourself when you didn't see it coming. I do. How did I miss that? All right. It is okay not to know because that's how we grow. All right. Everybody take a breath. We're developing our dreams. Everybody okay with step number 1? Step number 2. Father, I ask that your hand be upon me. Bless me indeed. Expand my territory. I ask that your hand be upon me. This means I want guidance. I want guidance, God. I want guidance. Walking into the unknown. Do you not think you need a guidance system? And if we're following that inner passion within our heart and we're feeling our God self being ignited, and we know that divinity, divine light, God consciousness can give us every step of the way, why wouldn't we want to use our guidance system? So where prayer should be, show me what I cannot see and show me how I need to be. And then don't let go. Show me what I cannot see. Show me how I need to be, and then don't let go. Keep holding on and keep asking, now what's my next step? Now what's my next step? Show me how I need to be. Show me what I cannot see. And then keep moving forward. Most of us take a step. We go, show me what I need to see. Okay, this is your step. I'm taking my step. And then we say, well, that didn't work. Do you know that when you're following guidance? You take a step and God told you to take a step, and you go, well, that didn't work, God. This did not take me where I wanted to be. I know you know what I'm talking about. So we follow the one step and expect to understand the result. So when we're following guidance, it needs to be next step, next step, next step, next step. So they said this to me. Most of us, if we're going to an unknown space in our vehicle, right? Do you not use your, whatever it is, Google Maps? I don't know what you guys use. Waves, there's a bunch of options. So you're going to a space unknown, and it's the little voice on your little car navigation system says to you, go up and make a right. And you go up and make a right, and do you yell at it and say, that is not where I'm going? Cheryl does. Most of us realize there's going to be 5 or 6 more turns before we get to where we're going. And we're like, okay, great, we just turned, thank you, now where am I going next? Where am I going next? Where am I going next? We don't treat God that way. We don't treat our guidance that way. God says, go up, make a right. Okay, I made a right. It's not here, God. You must have told me wrong. Do you realize you do that? Instead of, okay, I made the right. Where am I going next? Okay, you're going to make a left. Okay, now you're going to go over here and you're going to do that. And after following the steps, you arrive at your destination. And you go, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, my little GPS system. I want you to understand, humanity, when we deal with God, we want beginning and end at the same point. Instead of the process. As you're learning to drive right, left, you may remember it and not need the guidance system next time. As you're learning to follow guidance, right, left, you're learning lessons and you may not need that again. Everybody breathe it in. Okay. So your hand be upon me is continue to hold me, continue to guide me. Let that guidance guide every step. So trust in God. We don't want to look for familiar patterns in this either. We want to trust each step of the journey because we're going into the unknown. Did anybody have that answer in your head and you just didn't want to say it? We're going into the unknown. We're not supposed to know. And what are we going to find at the end of our destination? But it's going to be a dream. No, we don't know, but it's going to be a dream for sure. It's going to be one of your dreams. It's going to be a dream that you're trying to work on to bring into fruition. We know it's going to be that. All right, so the third phase of our little prayer is, keep me from evil that I may cause no pain. I love this. Keep me from evil that I may cause no pain. That is so cool to me, because if I say keep me in a space of good, love, light, so I don't hurt people on my journey. How many times do we hurt people on our journey? Get out the way, I'm on a mission from God. Bush, bush, bush. And they go, you just smacked me. No, I'm on a mission from God. You were in my way. You know? It's true. Thank you. No, it's true. And we justify hurting people, but if I stay in the good, the love, and the light, guess what? I won't smack them. I'll say, oh, excuse me, I need to go around you. Or could you just kind of slither over a little bit and let me get past her? We would do something that was harmonious and cooperative, not something that is aggressive or commanding. And good, if I am good intended and I am plowing my way through regardless, what am I working through? But my personal will and my personal ego. I've left the land of blessedness. I've left the land of being guided by God. I got it, God. I got it, God. How many times you say that? I got it, God. I can handle it. I know how to do it. And I leave this beautiful guidance and I start willing and forcing issues. And that's when you hurt and harm. When you exercise your will over anyone else that is an adult, free-thinking being, and I'm not talking about your job. If it's your job, you do your job. That's an agreement that you and that person make. I'm talking about when you personally exercise your will over someone that is an adult, free-thinking being, where is your heart? And what do they normally do? Do they go, oh, thank you so much for telling me that, what's up? They say, I don't think so. And they go into their will, and now we have a clash. If we learn that our will is for us to create with, our heart is how we express. We can stay in that beautiful energy of God consciousness while we are creating. Nothing is withheld from us, and we don't have to hurt or harm anybody in the process. We can help. We can love. Everything that I do in goodness blesses everybody. As you are manifesting, it's so easy to go into our egos. When we're walking with guidance, it's a state of grace. And grace is when God love flows through us every step of the way. The law of grace is love moving through the effects of our karma to soften anything that we are creating by will. That's the law of grace. It's not like total forgiveness of your sins. It's love moving through what you've created to soften it so it's easier, so you can move more with that beautiful love frequency and not get caught in judgment of self and others. Sound good? All right. When you walk with that beautiful spirit, you'll feel empowered, you'll feel stronger, and you will learn to let your will ebb. Stay on track with what you need to do. Focus on the vision of the next step. But the forcing into form is not your job. You're flowing into creation. And it's a dream, right? And you don't know where you're going. So you don't want to force into form. All right. Ego's job is to maintain what is and what has been to keep you safe. Please be aware of that. Your ego's not bad. But its job is to maintain what has been to keep you safe. The minute you feel you've cocked your ego's on, realize that you're static now. You're not moving forward. So take a moment, go back to your heart and go, okay, I'm going to flow. I'm going to flow. This doesn't matter. If I could share anything with you guys personally, I want you to hear me. I have been at this for a very long time. A very long time. This lifetime, a very long time, and eons, a very long time. 99% of what you get upset about just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is your heart. What matters is their heart. What matters is we're children of God. That's what matters. And when you live to be seasoned, you look back and go, dang, none of that mattered. Why was I fighting so hard for that? It just doesn't matter. What matters is that beautiful love in your heart. That's what's important. You guys got that? All right. So we did, that's the better. We did the bigger and the better. That's the better. And walking with God is also the different. So we learn to be the safest in God's will and guidance. We choose the safety of God's will and guidance, and we say, I will call and cause no pain. If I'm in pain, people are in pain around me too. Just realize that. So try not to be in pain. All right, so here's the thing. Bless me indeed. Bless me indeed. Until I expand my territory, how can I be blessed more than I have been? I need to have space to take in greater. Expand my territory. Keep your hand on me. Let me walk in the guidance moment by moment. Keep me in that space so I don't go into my ego and hurt or harm or judge myself. Keep me in that space where I'm feeling my heart. God, keep me aware of your love And now I am capable of receiving the blessings you have for me as I continue to grow greater. I receive. Now I am capable of receiving the blessings you have for me. Because I am bigger, I'm wanting the guidance, I'm wanting my ego to be still and my heart to lead. And now bless me indeed. Now it can really happen. Beautiful little 1, 2, 3 prayer, isn't it? Big, better, different. We have to get bigger, we get better, and we are different. You don't want to be who you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You want to be a newer version of yourself. You want to be a brighter, lighter version of yourself. You want to evolve. If you think you have to stay at a plateau, you stop growing. If you think you have to prove anything to the world, you stop growing. If you think the world defines you, that's a difficult lesson. You can grow through that, but it's hard. When we go into the heart and let the heart really rise to the occasion, that's when we find our dreams. This is the one place where we learn to manifest. The children of God were given free will to come to this beautiful planet and create anything they wanted. And what have we created? A very intricate system of not interdependency, but codependency. A very intricate system of not being able to see our truth any longer. So the first step, see your child of Godness and realize the unknown is simply something you haven't explored yet. But everything is in the consciousness of God. It's all living in the heart of God. Simple message, eh? Has everybody got it? All right, let's go within. Put your feet on the floor, take a breath. See a beautiful column of light come over you. And I want you just to feel that light for a moment. Feel your own energy. Feel your heart, feel your color, your vibration, the color of the light that surrounds you. And for a moment, become aware of your precious nature. You are a child of God. The heart is vibrating love. You are a child of God. Father, Mother God, I ask that each soul that hears my words is now lifted up. And feel the beautiful love of your angels lifting you up that column of light. Lifting you up into a beautiful space above, not too high, just above, where everything opens into a beautiful light. Beautiful white light. Feel the presence of Jesus Christ with you. His love. And feel the white light, the unformed energy all around you. This is God's love for you. It can be molded into anything you choose to experience. But for a moment, I want you just to experience it as white light. Beautiful golden white light. Breathe it in. Breathe in the sustenance of the unformed. And feel that love of God pouring through all that you are. And as you breathe it in, realize that it is feeding the cells of your beingness. It is feeding the details of your dreams. It's feeding every aspect of you that you don't even know to ask. Let that beautiful golden white light just engulf you. I am safe in the unformed love of God. I am safe in my heart. And just feel. Feel your gratitude. We don't need to create anything in this moment. Feel your gratitude. I am willing to be bigger. Are you willing to be bigger? I am asking to be guided to take this beautiful light and create in the world in a way that my soul seeks. And I ask to walk in love and light, blessing the whole, blessing all. I breathe. And feel the love blessing you. Breathe it in, take in all you can. It's all there for you. You won't lose a drop of it. It's there for you. And you can come into this space anytime you need. Just shut your eyes and ask. Breathe it in. Feel the love of Father, Mother, God, just gently guiding you back into your beautiful individual column of light that has a beautiful color that is just for you. And feel yourself coming back down the column of light. Sitting in this room, sitting in this chair, feeling God's love, filling you to overflowing. God, we thank you for the wonderful opportunity to create, to be loved, and to impact this life on planet Earth. We are so grateful. Feel the love of Jesus. Send your love back. Take a breath and gently open your eyes. How do you feel? All right. All right. Your homework. Go back to this space this week. Breathe it in. You can be in the middle of a meeting. It doesn't matter where you are. Breathe it in. Just go back to that space. Number 2. Release some stuff, guys. Back to class number 1. Release some stuff. And number 3, when you get excited, when you're talking and your passion starts to boil over, pay attention. That's your dreams coming up. Okay? Pay attention. I'm sure you will be asked next week if you did your homework. Say, yay, God.